Okay, so we're gonna be making chiles rellenos. We're gonna be getting, these are usually, you buy them at any grocery store or anyone that holds Mexican produce. This is called chile poblano. And all you need to do is just toast it in the fire, in a skillet, or you can just put it directly on the fire. And you flip it over until it's slightly browned. And then you cover it. Once it's slightly brown, you want to cover it with either a plastic bag or like a towel so it could steam up. The steam is going to make it soft. Once you do have it steamed up, it's going to get this soft and saggy. You're going to just slightly cut it from one side and leave the other side intact. The reason why we're cutting one side is because you're going to be stuffing these like stuffed peppers, but this is a traditional Mexican pepper that you use for the chiles rellenos. Normally for traditional Mexican dish, it is battered with egg and fried, deep fried, and then you also put with ground beef and cheese. But this is going to be a vegan dish. It's going to be especially for those individuals that don't eat meat, and just to show you a fun way to make it. So we're going to be using the chile poblano and the beefless ground beef. You can also buy the soy meat, which I will show you how it looks. It's dry soy meat like this. It's called soy meat or texturized soy protein, or in Spanish, carne de soya. And you're basically going to steam it. I will show you guys how to cook this as well, so you guys can buy this at your local grocery store. A lot more stores are making soy products that you can take advantage of. But now I'm going to be using this prepared one from Trader Joe's. It's the beefless ground beef. And I'm going to be using my sprouted tofu, the organic one. This is really, really awesome, and it has a lot of protein. It has a total of 9 grams of protein. So for those people that do not eat meat, this will be sufficient to provide you the protein, because this has meat that you will never find on a piece of it has a lot of protein that you will not find in a piece of meat. So I'm going to be mixing these two up with some sweet peppers, just using regular sweet peppers like these. I'm going to be using sweet peppers and then onion. And you can use any kind of onion, and then just batter it up. So I'll show you guys in a little bit. I'm just going to open the packages, mix it in here along with the sweet peppers and the onion. And then we'll go ahead and do the fun part and stuff it. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and crack the white part of the egg. I don't want the yolk. Oop, a little bit went in there. To try to get just the yolk out. This is an epic fail. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to you want to use the egg white. There is other alternatives instead of egg whites that you can use, like applesauce, to kind of get the stuff stuck to it. I didn't have any applesauce, so I'm using this just for the purpose of the video. Now I'm going to grab the pepper, and I'm going to go ahead and stuff it with the tofu, the beefless ground beef, onion, just going to go ahead and stuff it like that. Now since they're a little bit chunky, you can leave it like that, or you can just use the toothpick to seal it up. And that's about it. Now I'm going to go ahead and bake it for about 15 minutes, and then I'm going to fry it a little bit. Not fry per se, but just saute it a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to layer it up, brush it and make it look pretty. So the breadcrumbs could stick to it. And I'm only using very lightly breadcrumbs just so it can kind of, when it bakes, it can bake nicely. And then you can saute it a little bit. Okay, now that I've got all my 6 chiles rellenos here, I'm going to go ahead and put it in the oven at 350, and I'm going to leave it in for 15 minutes, and then we're going to go ahead and show you how to saute and fry them on each side. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put the fire at medium or low to medium, and then I'm just going to go ahead and mist some spray, some oil. You can choose your oil of your liking. I'm using olive oil, and I just use my mister. Let's just mist the oils and then call it a day. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it with the heat a little bit. You can add as much oil as you want. I'm just adding enough to be able to brown my peppers. Okay guys, so I'm ready to make I'm just going to go ahead and add some rice that I made. This rice is really simple to make. If you guys want to learn how to make this, let me know. I'm going to go ahead and use it like that. And I'm going to put my cooked chile relleno on top. Take out the toothpicks. And now you can enjoy. And voila! You got your breaded, you got your meat inside, and you're ready to eat. Now this is a better way to eat chiles rellenos, so you can go ahead and eat it this way. If you want an alternative of, a sauce, you could put hot sauce, and then go ahead and call it a day.